How's it going, everybody? It is I once again, Mr. Cinema Junkie. It's been a while, I know. Um, I have been up to so many different things as far as movie watching and movie buying, and I've watched way too many movies to really cover them all in this little video I'm doing now. But I watched one tonight that I wanted to talk about. Um, you ever get sucked in by a title where you're just kind of like, I have to check it out, even though it smacks of stupidity and completely your common sense kind of kicks in and says, don't get that, and yet there's this part of your brain that says, but I gotta get that, I have to, I must. Um, yeah, that's what I did. It's a red box rental, and it's called The Bates Haunting. Now, in the little picture on the machine, on the kiosk, if you will, there is a picture of what looks like the Bates Motel. And in the window, there's the shadow of a woman, and she's standing there with a knife. And okay, you see the Bates Motel, you see the Bates Haunting, and you figure it's going to be some kind of rehash of the Bates Motel deal, the Psycho series. But they can't call it Psycho. They call it the Bates Haunting. Much like Amityville Haunting. The Amityville Haunting, they shot it in the paranormal activity style where they have, like, live footage, live cameras. So I figured they were going to, have some people talking about, the story of Norman Bates and how he killed a bunch of people in the hotel, and his mom was a psychopath, and kind of banking off this whole Bates Motel series that was out. So that's what I thought it was in store for. I thought they were going to go in there with cameras and there's the ghost of Norman here and all that. Nothing like that whatsoever goes on here, people. This movie is based on I don't want to say this wrong because I don't want you to think it's like a documentary or anything, but the setting is the Bates Motel haunted hayride in Pennsylvania, a very real haunted hayride that operates around the Halloween season, like much of the haunted houses and haunted hayrides do. A very real place. But the movie is set there, and one of the actors is killed, flamethrower accident or what have you, and completely burnt to a crisp. And it starts. See, I thought there was an ad going on when I started the movie. I was like, oh wait, it went back to the ads because it starts with a commercial for the Bates Motel Haunted Hayride with Bam Margera in it. He's like, you want to see something scary? And he gets in a coffin. The coffin gets dragged around by a car, bashes into a tree and stuff. He opens the coffin. He goes, you want to see something real scary? And then he talks about the Bates Motel Haunted Hayride. So there's a celebrity plug there in a way, but I think that's an actual commercial that they run promoting the Haunted Hayride. So they have clips of the actual haunted hayride deal. They have clips of people lining up to go in and all that, and then they incorporate it into the film, and it gets a little loose in some points, and they actually went so far as to show an attraction inside the haunted hayride where it's Norman Bates' mother says, "Stay away from my Norman." And I was like, okay, so there is a little tiny itty bitty tie-in to the whole Psycho deal in the movie. Um, did I like this movie? Man, some people say, you'll like it for what it's worth, but how do you measure a movie's worth? I guess it's only valuable to people who actually get into it. You can't really judge its worth if you don't like it. Um, so on a personal note, I mean, I don't ever have to watch it again. Yeah, this is definitely a one time was enough deal for me. Um, yeah, I'll go there. Uh, there was a. It starts, like I said, this girl gets killed. An actor gets killed. She gets burned to death by a malfunctioning dragon. She gets engulfed in flames, burned to a crisp. Um, and then in another scene, there's a guy bitching at a pizza place, just completely bitching because he's been waiting like 40 minutes for a pizza. And this guy comes out and he's like, "Oh my goodness, oh I'm sorry, you've been waiting so long." And he takes the pizza out of the oven, puts it on the thing. The thing's burned black. I mean, completely burned black. And the dude is looking like, "I'm not paying for that." And the guy says, "Oh, there's no charge." He goes, "Of course there's no charge. I'm not paying for that. It's you gave me a pile of shit." And he said the pepperonis look like a Samoan's nipples and so on and so forth. So you got a burnt pizza, you got a burnt actress. Who's the guy bitching? Ryan Dunn. Irony at its best. I have no idea. It's kind of an omen of sorts, I suppose. Uh, I had my very good friend, Sinister Cinema 1990. I told her about this, and she texted me back a message saying, "Too soon, Derek. Too soon." But no, I wasn't making it up. He really is in the movie. Just thought it was kind of ironic that they have that form of death, and then he's handling a scene with a burnt pizza in it. Take that for what it for what it's worth, I guess. Um, I mean, you want too soon? I could actually say, oh, I heard Ryan Dunn was going to get paid a lot of money for this movie, but he actually wound up getting burned. There's too soon for you. Yeah. So Bates Motel. Nah. I mean Bates Haunting. That's what it's called. Bates Haunting, not Bates Motel. Bates Haunting. Not nah. Another reason for making this video is that I just wanted to tell everybody. I know I've been kind of off the radar for a while now. I've been trying to get some things settled. Y'all know I've been going through a couple little life-changing deals, and one of them is going to take place very, very soon, and that is, yes, I am moving again. I told myself when I moved back to Chicago that was it. I was going to stay here in Chicago, and I was going to just set up shop and remain happy here. But I've been anything but happy here in Chicago. It's a great city. I love the city. I love it to death. I was very fortunate to find an apartment that had access to the city for such a great price, and I'm very fortunate to have spent a couple of years back home. But the powers that be have me going elsewhere. I have things going on. Um, I have little plans that I'm trying to get into effect, and they don't have me staying here. I will be heading back down south. Now, a couple of times I've put some videos out that I shot in San Antonio. That is where I'm heading back, and I'm just gonna get some deals going. Got a few projects that I've been working on, and some are even like YouTube related. I have a couple of friends that I'm talking to, and I don't want to give away too much. I don't know how much they want out there, but we have been kind of in cahoots, and we're talking about a couple of collab videos, perhaps something more than that. That's about all I can really say on that deal. But yeah, I'm going to be heading back down south, and that means for the next few weeks I will be back off the grid, and I will not have another video up here during the month of September. I should be out there by October, and then I got to get settled in, so there might be a few more weeks then. Maybe for Halloween, I'll put up something for Halloween with a whole new dig and a whole new setting, and maybe put some footage of some Halloween party goers. They have the kind of the zombie walk thing that goes on in San Antonio, so I'll be looking forward to that and try and grab some footage for you guys. Not much else is going to change as far as this channel is concerned. I will be doing. I think I will be stepping up my purchases a little bit, and my reviews will be a little more constant. Um, I'm hoping maybe I'll have an unpackaging video before the end of September, but it won't be for a week or so, guaranteed. Maybe 2 weeks, but it'll be like either an unpackaging or just a purchase deal. I would have liked to have done another out and about while I was here, but the powers that be say that that's not going to happen. So I just want to give you guys a heads up. I will not be on here for a few weeks at least, unless I do that unpackaging or that purchase video. I want to thank everybody who's been hanging on and leaving comments on some of my older videos. I really appreciate that. I always appreciate hearing from everybody. I hope everybody's doing well. And I guess that's about it. This is not the first time I've made a video like this. When I take off, I usually tell people I might be away for a bit. But this is going to be a little more altering because when I get out there, I'm going to stay there for a while. The last time I was out there, I stayed like a long time, which I didn't understand why I didn't just move out there to begin with, but I didn't have anything settled here. I've got pretty much all the movies I had on my shelf. They're all boxed up. So, yeah, I got a lot of packing to do, a lot of stuff I got to sort through. I wish I just had my movies, my collectibles, and my electronics, and that's it. I wish everything else would just go to hell, and not just start over fresh, but I can't do that. Got a lot of stuff here that doesn't really even belong to me. Have to take that for someone. So, see how that goes. But anyways, guys, thanks again for watching. I appreciate every single one of you who take the time to watch my videos, to comment on them. A lot of you I am friends with on Facebook, and we will keep contact there. I'm almost sure of it. Until I put up another video, this will probably be the last one you see for at least maybe a month and a half. Like I said, unless I do the unpackaging or the purchase video, then that'll be the last one. But let's just assume this is the last one, and I will say, see you guys as soon as possible, and you guys take care. Always have a blast, always have fun, and yeah, be careful. Take care of yourselves. Hope to see you soon. Bye.